What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Safari Day number 2. We are back in Kanto today. I did a couple of encounters off camera, but today's day 2. We're going to be back in the Safari Zone trying to find our first phase for Safari Week 2024. So it's so good to see you guys here. Welcome on in. Let's get started. Let's freaking go with our first encounters of the evening. We got a Venonat and a Nidorino. No shinies for the first encounters. Someday we'll get that first encounter magic. I believe it. Do you believe it, chat? Do you believe it, chat? It's good to see you guys. Aiden, what's good? Tay, what's good? Shadow, hey. Welcome on in. Okay, first and foremost, if you guys caught the live yesterday, you may remember that I was going to be getting up this morning at 3 in the morning to get out and running. That happened. My schedule worked through perfectly for that. I'm exhausted. I have no idea how long I'm going to be streaming for today because I feel like so tired. I am so exhausted. So we're just gonna have a good time. We're here. We've got our Dr. Pepper. I feel like you can already hear it in my voice that I'm tired, you know? But you know what? We did what we had to do for the marathon training. What else can you ask for, really? So honestly, I'm feeling good. It was a really good morning. I got up at 3. I was out running by like about 4, like close to 5-ish. So like 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning. The weather was beautiful in Arizona near the Phoenix area. It was overcast. It was perfect running weather. So great run, amazing run. Did the 12 miles that we needed to do for the marathon training. And then I had my shift at work, and then I worked on school, and now we're here. So I literally feel like I've been going for like, I don't know, 15 hours. So yeah, I'm tired. All of that really to say, I've got no idea how long I'm going to be going for today. But we're here, and it's so good to see you guys' face. How are you doing? Let me know if you're in the Safari Zone today. I really feel like I'm hearing it in my voice already. The exhaustion. And I don't think I've been hitting encounters. We're doing so good today, chat. We're doing great. How are you guys doing? Freaking wish I had a Dr. Pepper. Cheers, my dude. Cheers to that. I've got some Dr. Pepper. I have no idea how effective it's going to be, but we have Dr. Pepper, and that in and of itself is a bonus. So we'll take it. We got double execute all the way across the sky. Don't forget to hit the enter to get that encounter up. 1,510. We are over an 8th to odds here in the Safari Zone. Dr. Peppy, what's good? What's good? It's good to see you here. Welcome on in. Wolf, it's good to see you here. Good to see you guys here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Safari Week 2024 if you haven't been here already. And let's see what we can do. Let me know if you're in the Safari Zones with me tonight or if you're just shiny hunting in general. Let's spread the luck. Hopefully you guys can find more shinies than me. We did more last time. Did I miss another live? No, I did some streaming, or not streaming, off stream. I did some encounters off stream while I was working on like homework and stuff like that. So I did about 500 encounters in my Emerald copy. It's a single copy game. No shinies. I'll go ahead and I'll spoil that now. But yeah, you know, no shinies is what it is. Yes, these are different. We're good. Let's see, how's it going, Scotty? It's going well. I'm doing really well. I feel like I've been complaining all stream just because I'm tired. But you know what? We're gonna have a great night. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna try to find a shiny. I'm getting double encounters all over the place. We got double Venonats all the way across the sky. You'll love to see it. Have I seen any of the new Mountain Dew flavors? I have not. No, what flavors are we working with here? I have not seen any new Mountain Dew flavors, to be honest with you. I don't know if I necessarily am the biggest Mountain Dew fan other than Baja Blast. Baja Blast is really like the main Dew that I go for. Yeah, we're gonna stream. We're gonna do this. Okay. We got a Nidorino and a Rhyhorn. Finally, we break that double. We've been getting dual luck all the way across the sky. Now, the dual luck would be insanely cool, especially if we manage to find double Chanseys in this area. If we find 2 Chanseys like back to back, that is technically speaking rarer than finding a shiny Pokemon, because this is 1% Chansey. So that is something else. That is a Scyther and a Nidorino, neither of which are shiny. I've lost the game since I started streaming again. I lost the game yesterday, and I believe I just lost the game now. So that's something. We got double Scyther. Let's go ahead and run away. Get that encounter up. Guys, I'm really hoping that we can find a shiny here today. I do not know if it's going to happen tonight because I've got no idea how long we're going to be live for, to be fair. And on top of that, we're only just over an 1/8 to odds. So we'll see what ends up happening. I mean, I think we'll easily be able to get to a 4th to odds tonight, which will be really exciting. Love to see that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, unless we find the shiny, which would be excellent. If we manage to do that, that would be great. That would be great. Did you do some hunting earlier today? I did some. Yeah, I did some encounters in my Emerald copy. I've only got one Emerald copy that has access to the Safari Zone as of right now. And I did some single encounters on that while I was like working on some homework. And so yeah, I was able to do about 500 encounters. Actually, no, I did exactly 500 encounters and thought that's a good place to stop for the day for that. While I was doing you know, just multitasking a little bit. So no shinies, obviously. I would let you guys know if we found one. But yeah, nothing yet. Just a little bit of hunting, just a little bit. Caleb, haven't seen you in a while on my FYP. Has been Elden Ring. But had to hop in and say, hey, Caleb, it's so good to see you. Welcome on in. Elden Ring, huh? I've not played the Elden Ring. I've heard great things about the game. I've heard great things about it, but I know I have not played it myself. But that is awesome, my dude. Yeah, dude, I took some time off from streaming just for, you know, like work, school, all the fun stuff. There's been a lot going on in life, but we are back, especially for Safari Week. We do not snooze on Safari Week. But yeah, no, after Safari Week, we are going to be back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do daily streams again, but we're going to be, you know, we're going to be doing some streaming as much as we can. As much streaming as possible. Accidentally caught a Venonat, which means that we are doomed to fail a Venonat at some point during this Safari Week. I believe that is the rule because we caught a non-shiny Venonat. So it's been nice knowing you guys. It's been nice knowing you. Beck, how's it going? Yeah, I just got home from seeing the Killers. Dude, let's go. That's awesome. What a fun band. Spent today rearranging my Lego build room. I'm exhausted. Dude, that sounds exhausting. How many sets do you have? That's awesome. Ziggy Cozy, hope you're doing well. I'm doing really well. I have been up since 3 a.m. I tried to have like a little bit of a nap at some point through the day, but I couldn't fall asleep. I don't nap well. When I nap, I like clock out hard. Like I fall asleep if I'm gonna go down for a nap, like it's probably gonna be like 4 to 5 hours. Like it's not so much of a nap, honestly. But yeah, no. But I've been up since about 3 in the morning, so I'm really feeling it right now. It is 7 o'clock ish, close to 7 o'clock my time. So I'm really feeling it right now. But we're gonna be live as much as we can, get as many encounters as we can. We're at least gonna get to 2,000 before we call it a night, or find the shiny, whichever happens first. Scotty, love you, man. I haven't seen you, been able to watch in a while. Dude, you're all good. Garrett, it's so good to see your face, bro. Welcome on into the stream tonight. I actually haven't been live in a while, so I don't think you've been missing out on much, to be fair. But it's good to see you here. Welcome on in. Good to see your face. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? How's life been treating you, man? How's life been treating all of you guys? And thank you so much for the tiny dinies. Really appreciate that. Those eggs are so cute. Dude, Lever, I'm hoping to get the shiny Execute. I'm not going to lie. I've been looking for shiny Execute since about 2018. I believe that was my first year ever participating in a Safari Week event for shiny hunting in the Safari Zone. So I'm really hopeful that we end up getting the shiny eggs. I feel like that would be really cool. But we will have to see what ends up happening. I mean, we get double Execute all the way across the sky. So, I mean, we'd love to see that. It's a total of 6 eggs on both screens. That's craziness. Going at me like a truck graduating high school though. Heck yeah, dude. Which egg will shine? Oh, bro. Graduated high school. Let's go, dude. Great to see you back, Scotty. Thank you so much, AC Bowler. It's good to be back. It is so good to be back. Thank you so much for saying that, man. I appreciate that. How have you guys been? Really appreciate y'all being here. Spending your time, your Saturday evening here with me. Shiny hunting in the Safari Zone. I wish you guys all of the luck with any of your shiny hunts that you are working on. Let me know if you are working on any shiny hunts and what you're hunting for, so we can wish you luck in the chat as well. I totally forgot that I was going to look at the Discord at the beginning of stream. I was dealing with some tech issues before we went live. So I didn't get that set up. So we're gonna look at Discord the next stream. I apologize for that, guys. Thank you really quick as well for all of the likes on the stream. I really do appreciate that. 1,938 likes. That really means a lot. Thank you so much for double tapping that screen. Clayton, good to meet you. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. I really do appreciate that. My name is Scotty. I'm a shiny hunter here on TikTok. We are participating in Safari Week 2024. We are on our first phase. We have not found a shiny yet for Safari Week. We're hoping that we're going to be able to find one soon. Goals for the area, definitely execute, but we're also hoping that we can reclaim the Rhyhorn that has eluded us about 4 times. So yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, but we're here. We're having a good time. Having a real good time. My voice sounds so tired. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or is it like, guys, this is going to be a stream, man. I'll tell you that for free. Hey, Kirby, how's it going? You're currently shiny hunting too. What are you going for, Clayton? Good luck in the chat. Can we get some GLs in the chat for Clayton and any of the other shiny hunters out there? Faust, good evening. How's it going? It's good to see your face. Welcome on in tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. You're going for Skorupi. Are we doing some BDSP shiny hunting then in the Great Marsh? Or is this OG Gen 4? That's exciting, man. Skorupi's a great shiny. That is a great shiny to go for, especially during Safari Week. That is iconic. Love that. Best of luck with the Skorupi, dude. Hopefully you get it quickly. Oh, and Shield, let's go. That's awesome, man. I love shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword and Shield. That is a great game to shiny hunt in. I haven't picked up Sword and Shield in a while. I need to get back into some Dynamax adventures, honestly. Love those so much. Those are so fun. I mean, like, I get that it's about 10 minutes per encounter and you only get 4 encounters. So really it's about like, you know, so really it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's something, but it's such a fun way to go through the encounters. I really do appreciate that. My son saw me watching you and went, Scotty, let's go, Bowler. Let's go. How's it going? Welcome on in. What's up from Wyoming, bro? Dude, what's good? How's Wyoming treating ya? Good to see you, Dobby. Good to see ya. Welcome on in from Wyoming. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Let's see here. Nidoran and Rhyhorn. Is going great. My son is turning 1 this next Friday. Dude, let's go. So life is incredible. Dad life is magnificent. Dude, I love that for you, man. That is awesome. What are you looking for, Oliver? We are going for, honestly, we're going to be happy with whatever shines, to be fair. Our primary targets in this area, Rhyhorn, Execute. Execute's probably number 1. I don't know why I said Rhyhorn first. I mean, I have failed like 4 Rhyhorn, so that's probably why, but Execute's number 1. Rhyhorn would be really cool. The 1% Chansey would just be like, that would be an experience. I would love to see that. I do not think I will catch it. I'm going into it completely understanding that I will probably not catch that. But it would be amazing to see the 1% shiny Chansey. I think that would be really, really cool. Pinsir and Scyther would be really great as well. We'll probably, yeah. There's a lot of really good targets in this grass. I think that we could go to other patches of grass and get some like really good targets as well. The next area has like Doduo, which would be really cool to see. But yeah, I like being here. I like it here. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Cataroo? It's good to see you. Welcome on in. You got a shiny Rowlet in Pokemon Go. Dude, let's go, man. Congrats on the shiny Rowlet. That is my buddy, actually, right now. I've got Taito, the shiny Rowlet, walking around with me in Pokemon Go. He's just a good little guy, you know? He's just a cutie. He's just a great guy. Congrats on the shiny Rowlet, though, Matthew. That's awesome. My favorite, one of my favorite Pokemon. Favorite Pokemon, not necessarily my favorite shiny, even though it is really, really, really good. I really like it. It's definitely up there among my favorite shinies. It's so hard to pick a favorite shiny, though. I feel like my favorite shiny changes very frequently. Double Rhyhorn. Love to see that. Yo, TBY, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Welcome on into the stream. You're going to have to let me know, with you being new here, who's your favorite Pokemon? Also, if you are doing some shiny hunting with us, let us know who you're shiny hunting for. Would love to hear that from you. Where have you been? Great question, actually. I had to kind of take a step away from content creation, just with work and school and life in general. Safari Week has come around once again for 2024. So we're back for Safari Week, and we're going to be back after Safari Week as well. I feel like I have been gone for too long. And I don't think I'm going to be able to commit to daily live streams again, but we are going to be committing to live streams again, as well as other content. I'm going to be really focusing on other content. So that's going to be good. You know, doing eggs for Trapinch and Heart Gold Soul Silver. GG's. Good luck. Good luck. How come you're down to one Safari? Oh, you're down one? I accidentally caught a non-shiny Venonat. Which means that we're doomed to fail a Venonat at some point during Safari Week. I have you on my personal page. This one is different. Oh, gotcha. Favorite is Sceptile. Dude, love Sceptile. What a great Pokemon. I am fully anticipating Sceptile is going to be available at some point during Pokemon Legends ZA. And I hope to be able to see it. Mega Sceptile. Once again. Love Christmas Tree Tail. Love my Christmas Tree Tail lizard. He's just a cool dude who loves the holiday season, and who can argue with that? Yeah, bro, thank you so much for the follow, and Max, thank you so much for the follow as well. It's nice to meet you guys. My name is Scotty. I'm a Shiny Hunter here on TikTok, also on YouTube as well. It's good to meet you guys. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the gamepad, Cataroo. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot. Thank you so much for the support. It is not an expectation that anybody financially contributes to the streams, but it really does go a long way. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. We got some eggs, some pink eggs. They're not golden. We're hoping for those golden eggs. I know y'all will hate me for asking, but can you give me a quick explanation for Safari Week? Dude, no, not at all. I don't hate you at all for that. For those of you that are unaware, Safari Week is it's a shiny hunting event that's full odds shiny hunters will typically do. It is established by, I believe it's established by Absol Blog Plays or Absol Blogs. Either he established it or he just hosts it every year. But what it is it is a week of just shiny hunting in the Safari Zone. So shiny hunters will put down different hunts. They'll pause on hunts that they're working on and go into the Safari Zone to shiny hunt for Pokemon. The reason that is, it's such a fun and unique challenge. Every Pokemon that you encounter in the Safari Zone, shiny or not, has a chance of running away from you. It can flee. So you can find a shiny Pokemon. You can try to catch it. Maybe you catch it. Maybe you don't. And it's very likely that you will fail a shiny. I have failed several shinies in the Safari Zone, and it is honestly just a good time. It is just like the thrill. It's so fun. It's hard to explain, but it is a really good time. It is my favorite event of the year. I love shiny hunting in the Safari Zone. It is just so satisfying. Like when you catch that shiny Pokemon in the Safari Zone, there is just an extra sense of accomplishment that you feel, because there's a really good chance that you're going to fail it. So link, if you take a look at my profile page right now, pinned in I think it's my third pinned video right now, I think it's my encounter with Riolu last year. Found a shiny Riolu in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I'll let you watch the video. It is truly Safari Week experience right there. Are you going after that shiny Riolu that got away last year? I am hoping to get into the Johto Safari zones here very, very soon. I wanted to focus on the Kanto Safari zones because the top game with that female Nidoran that you're seeing right now, that is our shiny badge quest in Pokemon Leaf Green, and I would really love to find a shiny in that game. And my OCD, I don't have OCD, but I swear I have OCD. It feels weird to me to have like Fire Red up at the top, and then like Heart Gold or Soul Silver at the bottom. Like it needs to be uniform in my mind. And so I felt like, yeah, you know what? Let's do Fire Red and Leaf Green. We'll get the Gen 3 games going for now. I would be doing Emerald, but I only have one copy of Emerald that has access to the Safari Zone at the moment. So sadly, you know, it is what it is. But after we get a shiny, hopefully we get a shiny in one of these games here very soon. If not, then we're going to be going back to the Johto Safari Zone as well, to try to reclaim that Riolu, because I would really like to get that Riolu. That would be a lot of fun. That copy of Soul Silver has incredible shiny luck. It is broken, honestly. So it would be great to get back into the Johto Safari Zones. Plus, Johto is like my favorite area. That is the best. That is Safari Zone, like S tier Safari Zone. S for Safari, obviously. But it is the best Safari Zone. You get to customize it so much. I mean, you know, you can technically like just place enough items in and wait for the time to pass and you unlock everything that way. But the way that you can customize it, I think, is really cool. I've loved the customization feature that it offers for the longest time. And I'm hopeful that we get something like that in Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm very hopeful. I've got my fingers crossed. Execute and Nidoran. Okay, do I like Gen 5? I do. I love Gen 5. Gen 5 is great. But I'll be honest with you, I have never found a shiny in Gen 5. Gen 5 and also like Emerald. I've never found a shiny in Emerald either. So I'm really hoping that we get a shiny in Emerald at some point, man. I think it would be great. Maybe this year for Safari Week, we find some sparkles in Emerald. I think that would be great. That would be really cool. You still got Dr. Pepper in that cup? You know it, man. I'm going to be honest, though. I don't know if it's doing me much good tonight. I am so tired. And I feel like I'm chugging it. And I just don't think it's I don't think it's giving me the energy that I need. I think the only thing I'm going to be able to do is go to sleep tonight because I'm exhausted. I ran 12 miles. I don't think you were in the live for that earlier. Sorry to repeat myself to those that have already heard it like 8 times. But I've been up since 3 a.m. so I could run 12 miles in the heart of Arizona without running in 120 degrees heat. So yeah, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted, but we're here. We're having a good time. That's what matters. I will sleep after stream. This is literally the last thing I'm doing for the day, and then I'm going straight to bed. So, but I felt like I couldn't miss, you know, like I felt like I really needed to stream, even though I'm exhausted today. I'm hoping that the content is still there. I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying yourselves while you're hanging out here with us tonight. Because I feel like I've been gone for so long. Like, I just don't want to make another excuse of like, oh yeah, no, we're not going to stream tonight because I've been up for like 15 hours. But yeah, so we're going to be live for at least a little bit tonight. The goal is just minimum get to 2,000 encounters. If we can get a little bit further than that, great. Or if we find the shiny, great as well. But that's going to be our starting point. We're going to see how we go from there. But yeah. Let's see. Make sure to stay hydrated, especially when training for the marathon. Oh, dude, absolutely. Yeah. No, I've got my Dr. Pepper right here, but I have been chugging so much water all day. Well, yeah, you woke up at 3 a.m. No wonder you're tired. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things. You do what you have to do. But yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, that was a very early morning. My dog, too, who loves waking up and getting out for runs. He ran with us today, with me and my wife. And he today, when the alarm went off at 3 a.m., he even looked at me and was just kind of like, bro, this is early. He was not wrong. It was like maybe an hour and a half earlier than we're used to waking up. So yeah, unfortunately, the running for the marathon is probably going to be a theme for Safari Week. I'm not going to lie. I ran 12 miles today, but next Saturday it is a full half marathon. So it's going to be 13.1 or 2 miles next Saturday. We'll have runs scattered throughout the week as well. Saturdays are just our distance runs. So I apologize. Y'all are going to be hearing me talk about running probably a lot because it is a big event that is happening in my life right now. And to be completely honest with you, for the first time since I was like in high school, I've kind of fallen in love with running again. I've become addicted to running again, to a point where it's like, if I don't go for a run any one random day of the week, I don't really feel like myself. Like, I just feel a little off, you know? So it's kind of one of those things now where, yeah, this is like a big part of my life now. Run, Scotty, run. I appreciate that. I do. I love it. I really do love it. So I'm sorry if I talk about it too much, you know, you can tell me to shut up. It's fine. It's fine. You know, just raise your glass of Dr. Pepper with me to marathon running. We'll call it good at that. How about that? How about that? Decided to wake up at 3 a.m. to run 6 miles, play basketball, and run another 3 miles. Heck yeah, Clayton. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Dude, I mean, with it being the summertime, like, that is a great time to get up and go for a run. Like, it's just, the weather outside is the best at 3 a.m. Well, I guess closer to like 4 or like 4:45-ish is really when we started running, but we got up at 3 to like get ready to go. So yeah. Anyway. It was beautiful though. There were like so many like wild desert hares out. Like, not just like the little like cottontail bunnies that you see. Like, these were like massive rabbits. I don't know if that's the right word. Like, they were huge though. So that was kind of fun to see. I may have seen a Gila monster as well on my run. So that was cool. It was a good time. Love to see that. It was like kind of a blink and you miss it moment though. Like, I really can't confirm it was a Gila monster, but it had the right shape for it. Like, it just wasn't, you know, like, I didn't get the best view of it because it kind of scurried underneath, but like, it was like the size that you would imagine the Gila monster would be. So I think it was. I'm going to say it was, but maybe I am wrong. How many encounters are we at? We just hit 1630 encounters for Safari Week in 2024. We're kind of going a little bit slower this year. In years past, I've been able to like really get the encounters in, but this year, this is our first Chansey of the evening. 1% Chansey showing up. Not shiny, but you know, hey, it is what it is. It's good to see it regardless. But yeah, we just hit 1,630. That's a good amount, you know. I'm happy about that so far. We're having fun, you know. It's just having a good time. Looking at wow, Pokemon. Hoping to see a shiny. That's the plan. Double Scyther. Okay, I mean, not double Scyther, but 2 Scyther in a row. How neat is that? It's so neat. You can just tell that it's a Scyther because of the way it is. It's just neat. Nature. Scroopy little walk is so cute when it chases you after you. Dude, Skorupi is a great Pokemon, man. I love Skorupi. It's a cute little guy. Are we getting encounters? This does this every once in a while. Every once in a while, it clicks off and it just doesn't work anymore. So yeah, we're above 1630. I have no idea how many encounters it's been. We're doing great, chat. We're doing so good. Another Scyther. I think that's a 5% encounter, right? Or 4? Is it the 4%? Because we're getting a lot of Scyther in a row here. It's kind of crazy. I think it's the 4%. Because there's always a 1% and a 4% on different routes or on different areas of the Safari Zone. This area is the 1% Chansey, so it's got to be the 4%, right? Unless it's like Neat Arena is a 14% chance. It could be that, I guess. I don't remember exactly, but which Pokemon is the target? We're hoping to see shiny Execute. Shiny Rhyhorn. So I really would like to reclaim shiny Rhyhorn. It has been, I've failed so many of those things. It would be really great to actually get one to stay. Someday. I would love that. Scyther, Pinsir would be really cool, and Chansey obviously would be really cool. This is not the most optimized spot to find a Chansey, but to be honest with you, if we find a shiny Chansey, we're probably not going to catch it anyway, so I'd rather have the better odds of finding like a shiny Scyther or a shiny Pinsir. So it would be really cool to see the 1% shiny Chansey. That would be awesome. I would love that. But it would kind of be like one of those things where it would be like seeing it in a zoo. Like, we can see it, we can like maybe wave at it as it flies away, because it will not be staying with us. We will not be able to keep that shiny Chansey. I can nearly guarantee that. We will probably, if we do find it here, we'll have to find it again, obviously. We do need to reclaim a shiny Chansey from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because we did find one last year. We were not able to catch it. It's just kind of one of those things, you know, like if you go to the Safari Zone to shiny hunt, especially where you're going to like Chansey areas or, you know, Pokemon that like really like good luck catching it, you have to be willing to just like understand that it was never yours to begin with. Like it may have graced you with its appearance, but that does not mean that it wants to be your friend. It really is just wanting to show up and kind of like just let you know like, hi, I exist, and then let it be on its way. And honestly, I'm okay with that. You know, like if I see a shiny Chansey, great. That would be so cool. But I don't think I'm going to catch it, and I'm okay with that. It is a tease, exactly. It's a huge tease. Yeah, it's a huge tease. I kind of just view it as like, it's really just, it belongs to the Safari Zone, you know? Like, it was never really mine to begin with. If we catch it, wow, well, that's incredibly lucky. I just don't think that's going to happen, you know? That's my thoughts on it. Thank you for the heart me, by the way. I really appreciate that. Where have you been? Dude, it's been a minute. It has definitely been a minute. Yeah, life, man. School, work, you know, you name it. It's just taken me away from streaming for a while. We're back. We're going to be streaming every day for Safari Week. Unless something happens, but I'm really going to be trying to focus on streaming every single day for Safari Week. After Safari Week ends, we will be doing streams. I don't think I'm going to be able to commit to daily streams just because I've still got a lot of school going on. I'm training for a marathon right now. Like there's a lot going on. But we will be doing live streams more frequently, either here on TikTok or over on YouTube. So go sub to the YouTube if you haven't already. Has been weird. Disconnected me from watching live. Oh, that's weird. I'm sorry about that, Andrew. Glad to see you're back though. I haven't dropped any frames, so I don't know. But yeah, Pinsir and Nidorino, both really cool Pokemon. Both really, really cool Pokemon. Have you seen any shinies yet? Waco, we have not seen any shinies yet for Safari Week. We're only about 1,600 encounters in, almost 1,700 encounters in. So we've still got a lot of time, and it's only day 2 of Safari Week. So we will likely find at least one shiny in Safari Week. We're doing a pretty good pace right now. You know, we're starting off a little slow. Maybe we'll be able to get 2 extra consoles on here. I don't know. Depends on if I'm going to be able to like really sacrifice the real estate of my desk for that, honestly. And as of right now, I can't sacrifice that space. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know. I did this trick at the missing no area. Found Safari Zone Pokemon there on blue. Oh, that's really cool. No phases yet. No phases yet, Kirby. No phases yet. Except, you know, because we're gonna phase right now, actually, because this is scripted. This whole video is scripted. Y'all thought that this was live? No, I'm just really good at predicting the future because the shiny's right here. Just kidding. I did not predict that. That would have been insane. Could you imagine? That would have been the most scripted moment ever. Hoping for a purple Pinsir. That would be really cool. I would really love that. I would really love to see a purple Pinsir. Out of all of the bugs in the area, that would be one of them to find, which would be awesome. I would love that. No, but no joke. I would legit love that. I've never used a Pinsir on my team. I know that like bug Pokemon are generally like, especially in you know, Gen 1. I think even in Gen 3, like bug Pokemon really were not optimized very well. But I feel like it could be really fun and a unique challenge to try to use my shiny Pinsir to take down Sabrina, because we still need to take down Sabrina. Haven't gotten that gym badge yet. Here's my question to you guys, because the top game is the shiny badge quest. The bottom game is not. If I find the shiny in the bottom game, does that count for the shiny badge quest? Could it count? Could we trade it over? But like, what do you guys think? For the entire shiny badge quest, we've only done the one game. It's only been the one console. But like, part of me is kind of like, well, I mean, we could. You'd count it? You'd count it? Yes. Yes. I've been double hunting for my SBQ, lol. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that for my Heart Gold Soul Silver one, to be honest with you. Let her rip. Count it. Isn't shiny pincer blue? It's kind of like a bluish purple, but the horns kind of go a little green. It's a really cool looking shiny, honestly. It'd be great if we got Scyther or something that evolves when traded. That would be really cool. Unfortunately, though, without having the national dex, like Pokemon legit, like you cannot get the friendship evolutions or the trade evolutions that are not included in the OG Kanto dex in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You had to trade Haunter to get Gengar, so I would count it. That's fair. That's true. That's true, but I did find the Haunter in the Leaf Green copy. Like, it was an original to the Leaf Green copy. So I guess that's where my questioning comes from, because every shiny that we've gotten in the Shiny Badge Quest has been on that Leaf Green. But I don't know. I'd be willing to count it, honestly. Like, I think it would be fine. We got another Scyther. Heard us talking about it. Heard us talking about it because, you know, he just wants to show off how cool he is. Classic Scyther. Just join what we're talking about. Jules, what we are talking about at the moment. So what we are doing, one of the copies of these two games that we're playing is a Shiny Badge Quest. So I can only catch and use shiny Pokemon on that copy of the game. Oh yeah, look at that. We just got a mustache. Thank you so much, Grandpa. I really appreciate that. And the game controller. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, dude. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about. So we're talking about, like, if we find a shiny in the Fire Red copy that is not the Shiny Badge Quest, does that count for the Shiny Badge Quest? And if it does, then, you know, great. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the GGs and the roses, by the way, Grandpa. I really appreciate that. Good to see you. Great, Scott. Holy moly. I haven't seen you in forever. Dude, it's good to see you, man. Welcome on in. Happy day 2 of Safari, buddy. Did you anything appear yesterday? Nothing appeared yesterday. Nothing appeared yesterday. Speaking of yesterday, guys, I have not yet posted the VOD for yesterday on YouTube. I apologize for that. It will be up here shortly. I think I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow. So if you missed the live stream and if for whatever reason, you know, you want to catch the whole like 4, almost 5 hour event, or just rewatch it while you're doing some shiny hunts in the Safari Zone, it'll be up soon. I think I'll be able to get it up tomorrow. And with this stream potentially being a little bit shorter, I should be able to get it up probably at around the same time. So I do apologize for that. It'll just be up on the regular YouTube channel for now. Just Great Scotty with a 3 for the E. I do not have a VODs channel as of right now. I don't know if I'm gonna create one. But yeah, you know. So we'll get it up here as soon as we can. I do apologize for the wait. Seeing you stream made me take out my 2DS and start resetting for a Heart Gold starter. Dude, shoot, let's go. Best of luck with a Heart Gold starter. I am hoping that you find a shiny Cyndaquil. Is it okay if I say that? I'd really like you to find a shiny Cyndaquil. If you don't, that's cool. That's fine. You know, whatever you get, great. I'm excited for you. But my fingers are crossed for a shiny Cyndaquil. We need more Cyndaquils in the world to sparkle. I failed the shiny Cyndaquil a couple of years ago. I've been trying to reclaim it. I don't know if it exists. I don't know if it... I think it was so offended that I failed it that it was like, peace, I'm out. Like, you're never going to see me again, you know? And I believe it because it hasn't happened. Cyndaquil good, but I like Toto shiny. Toto's got a really good shiny. I should show you. Dude, with the hunt for getting the shiny Cyndaquil back, I have found literally 5 shiny Totodile in a row, 4 of them on one day, like within like 300 encounters. Like, it was insane. Traded them all over. So I've got all of them in one copy. I hope that I never see a shiny Totodile again. Just kidding. I would love to see one again. I think it would be great. But like, honestly, like, I need a shiny Cyndaquil so bad. That would complete the trio for Heart Gold. All Peter Pan themed names too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We've got Peter Pan. We've got the clock, I think. We've got Hook, Smee, Chansey, 1% Chansey. You love to see that. Thanks for the corgi, Cat at Root. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. We are not even in the grass, my dude. Touch the grass, man. There's a neat arena. Must have the shiny lure on that run, dude. Right though, It was, yeah, no, it was the like craziest few hours of my life. I wasn't recording, I wasn't live streaming. I was legit just like just had it on and was just doing resets for fun, and literally thought, well, that's cool. That's a one-off experience. It'll never happen again. 10 minutes later, oh, that's another shiny Totodile. Oh, well, that's cool. The pity I wasn't recording that. Should have probably done that. It happened so many times. It was insane. Like, anyway, thank you so much for the Minecraft jewels. I really appreciate that. All of y'all are so kind. Thank you so much for all of the support. I really appreciate that. It's not an expectation that anybody financially contributes to the streams, but it really does mean a lot. Thank you so much for the support. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. Also, thank you guys so much for the 7,078 double taps on the screen. I really appreciate that. Look at all of those hearts. 18,868. Can I get some luck for 18,888? Dude, that would be such a great number. 18,888. Let's get you some luck for shiny 18,888. Can we get some GLs in the chat? Or some stars? Find your emoji keyboard and send me all of the stars in the chat for Shadow so that he may find the shiny Sandshrew. I need to see it, like, just flood the chat with stars. Just all of the stars in the world. All of the stars. Recently caught a shiny Arcanine. Dude, let's go. That's amazing. Brittany with the stars. There's Cat at Root. Good luck, homie. Thank you for those stars. Love it. Look at all of those stars. They're beautiful. They're so pretty. Which game did you find a shiny Arcanine in? That's awesome. Was it in Legends Arceus? I feel like that's... Oh, wait. It could be in Scarlet and Violet too, huh? Because that game also has a wild Arcanine possibility. That's so cool, dude. Okay, who didn't wish me luck? They're getting banned. Whoever it is, ban them. Ban them right now. Eggs and Nidorina. Hunting in Violet, because it's not impossibly difficult to get shiny Beldum. That is fair. Good luck with the shiny Beldum, dude. That is a great shiny. That is such a good shiny. Best of luck. Oh, I love Beldum's shiny. That is a good one. Run away. I don't think I counted that one. We're gonna hit that. I'm sure that I've missed one before, so it'll all even out. Chansey! Finally, that Fire Red copy gets a Chansey. Look at that. Hey, Chansey! How's it going? It's good to see your face. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Yo, Kate, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. It's nice to meet you. Welcome on into the stream. Hopefully you are having a wonderful Saturday evening. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your Saturday here with us. I really appreciate that. My name is Scotty. I'm a shiny hunter here on TikTok. Doing some Safari Week right now. Trying to find a shiny that won't run away from me. So we'll see how that goes, you know? I don't have the best track record, that's for sure. But it's nice to meet you. You're gonna have to let me know. If you are new here, let me know who your favorite shiny Pokemon is. I would love to see it. Every time something gets shiny locked. Dude, I hate shiny locks. It's the worst. Like, to some degree, I get it. But, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know? Like, I feel like we should be... I don't know. I want to be able to enjoy the game how I want to be able to enjoy it. I understand that locking a shiny behind an event, like, creates incentive for that event. But you know what else creates incentive for that event? Just having a shiny unlocked. Like, that's fine. We can have more than one. It's okay. It would be okay if we could still hunt for it if we wanted to. Why are we denied the opportunity when it could still be special to be gifted a shiny? You know, like, I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, I understand, like, to some degree, I understand starters, you know, because, like, let's say, you know, like, there's, like, two siblings, they get the Pokemon games, the new Pokemon games for, like, Christmas or a holiday of some sort where they both get a copy of the game. They both start at the same time, and one of the kids gets a shiny, but the other one doesn't, just randomly. You know, they both start the game and one of them randomly gets a shiny. Immediately, one of those shinies is just more valuable than the other one. So like, I kind of get it because like all of a sudden, like, haha, younger brother, your shiny is your starter isn't as special as mine. Like, I get that, but at the same time, it's like, why is that still being taken away? You know, like that should still we should still be able to hunt it if we want to. And I get we can breed for it, but like if we can breed for it, then why can't we start with it? You know, like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. What the heck is he talking about? I don't even know, honestly. I don't even know. Don't worry about it, man. I've been up for 15 hours. I'm exhausted. Real, I got an event card for a shiny Zacian, but it was just for Shield. I was so mad since it's good. Oh, man. I was playing Pokemon Yellow on my 3DS, and I caught an Articuno with a Pokeball. No joke. Dude, let's go. That is amazing. You never see that, honestly. Dude, when I was playing Crystal growing up, I refused to catch anything unless it was in a Great Ball. Like Pokeballs or Great Balls. But, like, I could not afford Ultra Balls ever. And so, like, I would just mass purchase Great Balls as much as I could for more options and more chances to catch something. Like, but catching something in a Pokeball, like a legendary like that, GG's, bro. You just won. So tired of seeing purple Skorupi. I want to see the red one. So are you doing the KO method in Sword and Shield? That method is super fun, Clayton. If you understand the method, that is a really great way to method hunt. If you're doing full odds, 100% support you. 100% support you. I love full odds hunting myself. I just also feel like sometimes you got to utilize the tools that you have, you know? And I think sometimes that's okay, you know? Yo, I just got the shiny Scroopy. Dude, let's go. Oh my gosh, dude, that's awesome. GG's, congrats. You're gonna have to send a picture of it in the Discord, man. I want to see it. That's awesome. Nope, we got a ding dong. Parasect, not shiny. I'm actually doing the KO method in Shield for Sandshrew. Are you doing it as well? No kidding? Dude, Mac, let's go. What's good, dude? Welcome on in. Yeah, I forgot Safari Week's a thing. Yeah, Goku, we're here for Safari Week. We're also going to be back like after Safari Week. Finally caught you again, dude. It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. I know, it's like, it's a me bad, dude. It's a me bad? It's a my bad thing, dude. I've been away for a while, but we're back. And it's so good to be back. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. Have you seen Shiny Applin Glitch in Scarlet and Violet? It's awesome. No, I haven't. What? I haven't heard of a Shiny Applin Glitch. That's amazing. I mostly have reproduction carts for old games with Safaris. Okay, this is what I've been talking about for the longest time, Goku. I don't blame you for having the reproduction carts because it is insanely expensive to have anything else if you don't have it, if you don't have access to it. Like it's ridiculous, you know? I do not I've been saying for the longest time that we're going to be getting Gen 1 through 3 ported to the Switch, and continually I've been proven wrong. I still think that it is the most logical thing, like from a business standpoint, to just port it over. Because like all of those like, you know, reproduction copies, you know, that's money lost for the company, you know? Like you could have a legitimate copy of the game on the Nintendo Switch, which is massively successful. You could sell it for like $15 or $5 or whatever, make it very affordable so that it just makes sense to have it on the Switch. Yeah, and then everybody would be able to have access to the original games, be able to connect to Pokemon Home. Like, I just don't understand why it hasn't happened yet, personally. I don't get it. I don't get it. Fire Red repos don't even save. Yeah. See, it's like, it's so rough, dude. It is so rough out there. Yeah, I've also purchased like Fire Red and Leaf Green in different different languages because it is less expensive to purchase like a Japanese copy of the game than it is to buy an English copy of the game. And the only reason that I have the Japanese copies is to shiny hunt. So like I don't necessarily need to like completely understand what it says, but I would like to learn Japanese anyway. So like it works, you know, like even though I can't read it at all, I have no idea how to pronounce any of it or what any of it is really saying. I would love to learn. I think that would be awesome. But I don't think Duolingo is going to teach me how to say like Rattata in Japanese. So we'll have to see what happens. Kyle, thank you so much for the follow, dude. It's nice to meet you. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday evening. Thank you so much for spending part of it here with us. We're trying to catch a non-shiny Rhyhorn right now. I have no idea why. Please don't catch. That would be so insulting. Could you imagine how many shiny Rhyhorn have I failed just to immediately accidentally catch a non-shiny one? That would be so sad. When did Safari Week start? Today is day 2 of Safari Week. It started yesterday. So it is still very young in the event. There's plenty of time to join if you are interested in doing so. I'm not even in the grass. There we go. There we go. We got a Venonat. We got a Nidorino. Okay, it's still going up. Is it any shiny in the Safari? So yeah, any shiny in the Safari, any Pokemon that you find in the Safari Zone can be shiny. And yeah, all of them have an opportunity to run away. So you can fail all of the shinies. It's just, you know, high risk, high reward. It's so fun. I love it. It's honestly such a good time. It is the best shiny hunting event all year. By the way, totally missed this. TBY, if you're still here, thank you so much for the friendship necklace. That really means a ton. Thank you so much, dude. Yo, is corn? Thank you so much, Kate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the corn. I love corn. It's corn. Oh, I don't remember the song. It's been so long. It's been so long since that's been on my feed. Welcome on in. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I want to call you Gators. Welcome on in. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Goku, thank you so much for the follow as well. It really means a ton. Is execute the main goal for you? Execute is definitely the top priority. I have been hunting specifically in the Fire Red and Leaf Green Safari Zones since like 2018 for the hopes of finding a shiny execute, because it would be just, it's just such a great shiny Pokemon. It is like, in my mind, like when you hear of the Safari Zone, like yes, your mind immediately goes to Pokemon such as Chansey or Pinsir or Scyther, like Tauros, like the rare Pokemon, Kangaskhan. Like those are definitely the epitome of Safari Zone, right? But in my mind, the Pokemon that makes the most sense to me for the Safari Zone, like when I think of Safari Zone, I typically think of Executor. And I don't know why that is, because like he's not even in the Safari Zone. Like you have to get him from Execute. But in my mind, like he embodies Safari Zone for whatever reason. He's a rare Pokemon. He's not necessarily from this region. We actually know he's definitely not from this region. But like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. He embodies Safari Zone in my mind so well. And I don't really know why that is. But yeah, I would really like the golden eggs. Which egg? Kataroot, thank you so much for the GGs. I really appreciate that. Which egg would we like for the Safari, for the shiny? Let me see if I can find an execute real quick. Because I don't want to be greedy, you know. I don't want to ask the game to give me every egg on execute to be shiny. That would be really cool if it happened. I would love that if it happened. But like, I feel like that's so greedy to say, give me every shiny egg on execute, right? So, I mean, just any of them, honestly, I'd be so happy with that. Like, one of the ones with the cracks in it, because, you know, he's just had a rough time in life. You know, it's sad. You know, he's not feeling his best. So if he could be shiny, like, that maybe would make him feel a little bit better about himself. And that would be great. Why not use Sweet Scent? Honestly, great question. I've wondered that myself, Grumpy Gibble, so many times. I've wondered that. And I think it's because I have access to, like, I don't know. I feel like it's really quick. I think it's actually quicker to just do the bike encounters with the White Flute, especially if you have an Illuminate Pokemon at the front of your party. It's technically quicker because, like, for the, you know, the fire red game, like it literally is one step, like nearly one step, and I get the encounter. For the leaf green, it takes a little bit longer because I do not have an illuminate Pokemon, but like it's way quicker than hitting start, going to the Pokemon, selecting it in the menu, and then kind of going from there. Wait, the eggs aren't all shiny. I'm sorry. This is a running joke in the community. Because I've been shiny hunting Execute for so long, we talk about it all the time. I actually actively feel bad. I feel like I'm part of the problem. You know, when you find a shiny Execute, all of the eggs are shiny. We just joke about it a lot. I'm sorry. Are you using White Flute right now? I am. Yeah, White Flute and Illuminate on the one copy, just White Flute on the other, because White Flute in and of itself goes hard. White Flute is great. It is so good. Thank you so much for the chili, by the way, Kate. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You're a genius. I appreciate that. Don't know if I can agree with that. Really, where Sweet Scent truly shines is the Great Marsh. Because the Great Marsh, you're typically strolling through some pretty deep mud, and it slows down your character. So you can't bike, to my recollection, and you are like you don't move very quickly. So it makes the most sense to Sweet Scent in the Great Marsh, especially if you're multi-hunting. Like I've got a really good buddy who's doing Safari Week alongside us, and he's focusing primarily in the Great Marsh right now. And he has, at least to my understanding, he has his DSs all hooked up to one controller. So he has like a bunch of different consoles, like maybe like 6 or so, and they're all hooked up to one controller. So by the press of a single button, he'd be able to hit everything that he needs to do. And so long as everything matches, it would all work out. But I don't have that. I have just 2 DSs right now. I don't have a controller that links to both of them. I don't have the hardware or the firmware to be able to do that. I wish that I could. That would make life so easy. Is that Sammy? That is Sammy. Yeah, I love Sammy. He's such a good guy. Yeah, Sammy Snow TV, by the way. If you guys haven't followed him already, please go drop him a follow on TikTok, on YouTube. He streams on Twitch as well. He has the most like infectious personality. He's just such a great guy. I love him. He's so great. Go drop him a follow if you haven't already. Sammy Snow's TV. Or Sammy Snow TV. It might not be plural. Just Sammy Snow. You'll find him. You'll find him. He's a great guy. Honestly, really good friend of mine. But yeah, if you have access, if like for some streamers that have access to something like that, yeah, I could definitely see how it could save you time in multiple games to just have one controller linked to everything. I was watching Poise earlier. That's another Chansey, 1% Chansey in Leaf Green. I think this is our 4th of the evening. Poise stream earlier today, and he has 6 Leaf Green Fire Red copies going on right now. And he was doing the same thing where he had one controller for all 6 of the games. I don't know. I wish I knew how to do that. That would be amazing. That would be so great. But I don't know how to do that. I'm not smart enough for that. But yeah, that would be great. I'm back. Welcome back. Increases the likelihood of encountering any Pokemon. We talking about White Flute? Doesn't Staryu have that ability? Staryu can have Illuminate. It also has another ability in Gen 3, so it's not a guarantee that it will have Illuminate if you catch it. You might need to catch multiple Staryu in order for it to have the Illuminate ability in Gen 3 or onward, but yes, it can have that ability. Kate, thank you for the Tiny Downy Mac with the heart me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support, guys. And the Rose Mac, the TikTok, the Rose, you're too kind, dude. Thank you so much. Danger Wolf, thank you so much for the heart. I really appreciate that. Imagine having all 6 Staryus with that ability. It only takes into effect the first Pokemon in your party. So whichever Pokemon is in the first slot is what will take advantage. So for example, in this game, we've got 2 Pokemon in here. So we've got Illuminate Volbeat here, which increases the encounter rate. We also have Compound Eyes. Venonat. So Compound Eyes also has a second ability. I don't know if it's effective in Gen 3. I think it is, where it increases the odds of a Pokemon holding an item in the wild. So when you catch the Pokemon, if it's the first Pokemon in your party, it has an increased chance of holding an item. So if you're looking for like Lucky Egg Chansey, I would recommend running a Venonat at the front of your party, or Butterfree also has Compound Eyes, something like that, but it needs to be in front of your party in order for it to work. AC, thank you so much for the ice cream cones. Delicious. I love it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That's super kind of you, dude. Thank you all so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Also, the 12,000 likes, I blinked. I like looked away for a second, I feel like, and y'all have double tapped that screen so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully that helps clarify it a little bit, Andrew. Yeah, because having 6 Staryu on your team would not accomplish, it wouldn't like make it so that you get like an encounter every step, you know? Red Ranger was good. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, man. Good to see you here. Hopefully you're doing well on this fantastic Saturday evening. Thanks for hanging out with us. I really appreciate that. That's mostly me. I'd love to see a shiny male Nidoran. So here's the thing. During my Safari Zone career in Kanto, right? I have never found a female shiny for Nidoran or Nidorina, but I've found multiple males. So I'm hoping that I find the female Nidoran, to be honest with you, or Nidorina. Either of those would be cool. I wouldn't be opposed to Nidoran male being shiny, because then I would have a complete line. I've got one Nidoran male, one Nidorino, and then I failed a Nidoran male, but it was like I already caught one, so like it wasn't that big of a deal. But if I got another Nidorino or another Nidoran male, then I could evolve it into a Nidoking and have the complete line, which would be really, really cool. Female. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We got it. We're on the same team now. We're on the same page. I see you. 1754, the encounters are going up still. I'm like so paranoid about that, guys. I've missed so many encounters because for whatever reason, like disconnects. I don't know why. Yeah. Well, I thought for a second one of those parasects were different. They were not. I love Safari Zone. AJ, Safari Zone holds a special place in my heart. I really love the Safari Zone. It is a great place to be. I love it so much. Yeah, I love shiny hunting in the Safari Zone. Like the high risk, high reward aspect of it is so fun to me. Like I genuinely love that. It's so fun. It is such a good time. Hopefully we find something to shine. We'll see what happens. Avengers Endgame? Yeah, I saw that. Long time ago. It's been out of theaters for a really long time. Yeah, I saw it a long time ago. Good movie. No spoilers though, in case somebody else hasn't seen it. But yeah, good movie. Hey, I'm new here. Using a DS capture card. I am using a DS capture card. I've actually got 2 of them on here. I prefer, if I can, to just use the original hardware for it. I like the ability to be able to transfer the Pokemon up into future generations. So yeah, I personally don't use the like illuminators. No, I don't use the emulators. Illuminator is no, that's the Deluminator. One of those is a Harry Potter reference. I'm too tired to remember which one it is at the moment. I need sleep at some point, chat. My body is giving up. By the way, there's some replay between your voice and your face cam. Is there a delay? There shouldn't be. Last time I watched you, I had my first son. Yeah, let's go. You've had your second son. Let's go. Congrats. That's amazing. I don't notice one. There shouldn't be one. Like the settings for it are for the DS, not for the Switch. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know. In my testing, I haven't seen one. I'm not hearing a delay. But like maybe with my lips moving to it. Maybe. No delay. Okay. That's cool. Maybe it's on their side. Maybe there's some sort of tech on their side. I don't know. Soul Silver in the Heart Gold Soul Silver post game Elite Four. Dude, it is so good. I love the Safari Zone in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Kate, it is my favorite place to be. Honestly, like it is pure dedication to the SBQ that we're focusing on these two games right now, and we're not in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which are, in my opinion, like honestly, they still might be the best Pokemon games in my opinion. It's hard because I genuinely loved Sword and Shield, even though it wasn't a perfect game. They were really good, but I think that I would rate Heart Gold and Soul Silver above Sword and Shield. I think the one that's really giving it a run for its money is Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus was such a breath of fresh air for Pokemon in general. Like, it's hard to say. The story for it was so good. So good. Oh, it was so good. Thank you for sharing the live, Ross. I really appreciate that. It means a ton. Thank you so much, dude. Gen 2 in general is my fave. I just wish they remade Pokemon Crystal. I do too. Pokemon Crystal was so good. I mean, technically Heart Gold and Soul Silver were basically Crystal remade. Like with the way that it was, like they were basically Crystal remade, just in different ways. They're such great games though. I started an SBQ for Heart Gold and Soul Silver a little bit before Safari Week, and I was posting on it daily. I'm gonna get back into it after Safari Week, but I don't think I'm gonna be posting daily videos of it, like shorts of it, because as of right now, until we find the shiny starter, like it's very repetitive content. And I like rewatched it and I was like, I do not love this. Like I enjoy making it because I've had fun making those shorts, but like on the rewatch, I was just like, I actually like did not realize how cookie cutter every episode was. I'm not a fan of that. I did not realize that when I was editing it. You would imagine that I would have noticed it, but I didn't. And so yeah, I'm wanting to change it up a little bit, But yeah, I want to get back to the Heart Gold and Soul Silver SBQ. I started that because I lost my Leaf Green SBQ, and I wanted to do something. But yeah, hot take: ORAS is better than Heart Gold and Soul Silver. See, I think that ORAS is a really good game. I'm not going to disagree with you about that. What I disagree with though is the Safari Zone. It had potential. The Safari Zone is not quite there though. It's not an authentic Safari Zone experience, where Heart Gold and Soul Silver created a Safari Zone experience, created the Pokeathlon. Like there was so much added content, whereas ORAS under-delivered in a lot of aspects. Like the Safari Zone had a lot of potential, but it wasn't quite there. There wasn't the Battle Frontier, which everyone complains about to this day. There was also like a lot of water or something. So there's that going for it, I guess. But it was a really good game. I really enjoyed Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Great games. Love them so much. I think that in regards to method shiny hunting, ORAS and Pokemon X and Y are S tier shiny hunting games. Like they are probably the best shiny hunting games, period. But I would still rank Heart Gold and Soul Silver above ORAS in my personal books. But I love your opinion, dude. I love your hot take. I love it. If they had Megas, yeah, if Megas existed at that time. No, nerd, if they redo Heart Gold and Soul Silver with Megas, like, yeah, it's the best. Heart Gold and Soul Silver has a nostalgia. Please don't catch. There we go. Thank you, Nidoran. Really appreciate that. You can go. You can go. That's okay. That's okay. Judy, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the follow. It's nice to meet you. Welcome on in. I mean, I know we've talked a little. It's nice to have you here. So what I'm hearing is we need Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes with Megas, and we win you over. We'll see. I don't know. I have been saying for a long time that Gens 1 through 3 are going to be ported to the Switch. We'll see what happens. I would love it if we got a Heart Gold Soul Silver remake. I genuinely feel like Gen 2 is next in line. I know that Gen 5 is like highly coveted. There's a lot of people that really want Gen 5 remakes to happen. But to be honest with you, I feel it has been longer since we've been to Johto than it has since we've been to Unova. Even if, you know, even excluding the Blueberry Academy, it has been longer since we've been to Johto since Unova. So, or then Unova. English. Hello, Chansey. It's good to see you. I think that's Chansey number 5 for the evening. We're getting some good Chansey encounters, honestly. But yeah. I don't remember what I was talking about. Don't train for marathons, kids. I'm starting to fade, chat. I've been live for about an hour. We are about 200 encounters away from 2K. How many encounters have we done? I think we've done almost 300 encounters. I think we can make it to 2K before we call it a night. I'm starting to fade though. Oh, I'm not even in the grass. There we go. I'm starting to fade. That is for sure. I mean, to be honest with you, I think I started the stream already fading. But Mega Flygon and Mega Dragonite would make the next Legends game S tier for me. Dude, I hope we get that. That would be really cool. Or even like, I don't know, like it's like there's a really good chance that we get more love for Galar Pokemon, you know, like there's a chance for it, you know, like we've gotten a lot of Galar love for in Gen 9 already with like our Chaludon, Hydraplin, the syrup guy. We've gotten a lot of Galar love, which has been kind of crazy. There's a good chance, I think, that we get more Galar love. There's also a chance that we get Megas for Paldean Pokemon. Like, this is a Gen 9 game. Legends EA, still going to be Gen 9. So I think a lot of the themes that we've been seeing in Gen 9 already, we could be seeing more within, like, Legends Arceus. I'm sorry, Legends ZA. I said that in a video recently over on YouTube, actually. So there's a really good chance that we continue to see some Gen 9 love in the Legends ZA games. If that's the case, which Galar Pokemon would you give a Mega to? If you could choose, if Game Freak wrote to you personally in an email or whatever, or they called you into a board meeting and they said, hey, we need to give one Gen 9 Pokemon a Mega Form and we need you to choose who that's going to be, who would you pick? I need to know. I need to know. Think about it though, because Mega Pokemon and Dynamax or Gigantamax Pokemon, they do not really coexist. So even if it has a Gigantamax form, that does not immediately disqualify it from getting a Mega form. So, you know, Scorbunny, the ape guy, Grookey's final evolution, what is his name? And also Inteleon, all of those are eligible for Megas. Rillaboom, that's the one I was thinking about. Thank you. So those could get Megas. I think that would be awesome because we only have 2 sets of starter Pokemon that have Mega forms. We're about to get more. What I believe is going to happen is the starters that we get for Omega Ruby. The starters that we get for Pokemon Legends ZA are going to get new Mega forms. I don't think that they're going to get like Kalosian forms. I think they're going to be new Megas. So I think we're going to get a new set of starters, but they're not going to be from the same originating generation if it follows the same suit from Pokemon Legends Arceus. So my prediction is that we're going to see Scorbunny, Chikorita. I think maybe I said Chikorita or maybe I said Snivy. But Snivy's already French, man. How do you make it more French? And then Piplup was my third pick. Also, though, like already very French-inspired Pokemon. So those three, if that is the case, I believe those three will be getting starters. Or, I'm sorry, megas as well. But like, I don't know. We could see Galar Pokemon get megas. I don't know. It's definitely possible. Can I get a Lickitung Mega, please? Dude, I wish, man. Just like how I will never get a Rowlet Mega, the best chance that you get a Lickitung Mega is through Licky Licky. Didn't they say Mega Evolutions, but the Pokemon in extreme pain? Dude, the Pokedex entries for Mega Evolutions are not warm and fluffy. they are dark. They are very, like, I feel bad Mega Evolving my Pokemon. Like, that's rough, you know? Okay, but for reals though, Tay, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely correct. Galarian Rapidash would be so cool as a Mega. That would be amazing, actually. Imagine though, with me, that it gets an additional evolution. It gets a third evolution where it does become a Pegasus in general. That would be so cool. Oh, that would be so cool. It should have been a Pegasus. I am telling you. That's what I'm thinking it is, right? The horse with wings. That is a Pegasus, right? Guys, trust me. I'm at the point where like I need help. Flapple line Megas. That would be so cool. That would be super cool. I love Flapple. I am so hopeful that Flapple is available in Pokemon Legends ZA. I just love Flapple. He's just a cool dude. Scyther and Pinsir. What a great duo. You love to see that. That would be so great. What about Mega Cloyster? That's a possibility for sure. Cloyster hasn't received any love like via like different like variations or forms or regional variants or anything like that. So it's definitely a candidate for a Mega Evolution. I mean, it's possible for sure. But no, I would love to see a Flapple Mega Evolution. I think that would be so cool. That would be really super cool. So long as it's like drastically different from the Gigantamax form, because I feel like, so here's the thing, I feel like Applin falls into a unique situation with Eevee, where if they give Flapple a Mega Evolution, then they would need to give all of its like branched evolutions Mega forms. And I don't know if there's a limited amount of Megas that they're going to be releasing for this game. I don't see them giving it to every Eeveelution and every, like, all three of Applin's final forms, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, Appleton Mega, that would be super cool. Shiny Maractus, good luck for Shiny Maractus, Clayton. That's awesome, man. Best of luck. That's a great shiny. What about Mega Machamp? Mega Machamp is that could be really cool. Machamp did get the Gigantamax form, so I don't know if it would be like the #1 candidate for a new Mega form. But seeing as like, you know, Alakazam got a Mega form, Gengar got a Mega form, Machamp is the only trait evolution in Kanto that doesn't know Golem, but Golem got a regional variant. So Machamp did get a Gigantamax form, so technically all of the traded evolutions have received some sort of love in the future, or in future titles. So I don't know. I mean, it's likely. I mean, you never know, right? I wouldn't disqualify it. I don't know how likely it would be, though. I don't know. But if Mega Frosmoth may be interesting, I wouldn't completely write Frosmoth out, to be honest with you. It falls into the same situation with like with Applin and Archaludon. Like, those Pokemon they're the previous gen. Like, the fact that they got new evolutions is pretty wild. That's not really happened before. The only other time that I can think of that kind of parallels that is Audino getting a Mega Evolution and Deontay getting a Mega Evolution the generation after they debuted. That was pretty random, but it's possible, you know. Mega Snom would be so goated. Jacob, thank you so much for saying that, man. I really appreciate that, dude. I hope I can continue to provide the great content for you. I haven't seen you on my FYP in so long. I'm glad you are still doing this. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, that's my bad thing, dude. I have not been able to like create content for the longest time, at least consistently. And I also have not been able to go live for the longest time either. Just life in general has like kind of gotten in my way, but we're back now. After Safari Week, I don't know if I'm going to be able to commit to streaming every single day just because, you know, I've got school, I've got work, I've got marathon training, I've got my family, I've got so much going on in life, right? But I will be streaming significantly more regularly, at least once a week, but probably more often than that. I do recommend, if you guys have not already, to join the Discord for notifications on when and where I go live, and also for notifications on what and where I've posted content. In case you're interested. I feel like I've missed the ice cream cones. AC Bowler, if you're still here, thank you so much for the ice cream cones. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you guys all so much for the 13,000 likes on the stream as well. I really appreciate that. I'm new here, but you're honestly a really good streamer. Keep it up, my dude. Thank you so much, Judy. I really appreciate you saying that, man. I really love streaming. I have a really good time with it. I would love to do this more often. I genuinely would. But yeah, you know, I do what I can. But thank you so much for saying that. Honestly, that really means a lot. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I feel like I just ramble a lot. I guess that's a lot of what streaming is though, right? Like being able to like keep that that dialogue going and try to keep the conversation flowing and interesting, right? Hopefully I'm able to provide that, but I really appreciate you saying that. It's seriously super kind. We enjoy your rambling, lol. Thank you. I appreciate that. I rambled a lot yesterday. My voice, I lost my voice because I streamed yesterday for the first time in a long time. And probably have no, like, I reviewed the footage very briefly as I was like getting ready to post the VOD, or like just kind of like fixing up the VOD a little bit on for YouTube. There was very little time where I wasn't talking. So yeah, no, I definitely ramble a lot. I apologize for that. I've got my ADD like just really takes over when I start streaming. Appreciate you guys being here though. Last I saw you were shiny hunting for the Snorlax. Did you see that we caught the shiny Snorlax, Jacob? We would love it if you could go live more. I would love it if I could go live more. I would really love it, Drinker. I would really love it. Yeah, you know, I would love it. I would love it. I've been told by so many friends, honestly, that I should just quit my day job and do this. You know, just create content, go live, do stuff like that. And I, for the longest time, have just been terrified to make that leap. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know, you know, like it's definitely something that, like, you know, I definitely think about it a lot, you know, like, I don't know if I necessarily would count myself as qualified to be able to do that full time. Like, I don't know if I'm entertaining enough, you know, I don't know if I'm good enough at making content or anything like that, if I know enough about editing or if I'm good enough with technology, but it's definitely something that I've thought about a lot, and definitely something that I've like fantasized about a lot. Like, I would love, like, in my daydreams, right? Like, this would be it, you know, I'd love to be able to hang out with you guys, play some games, create some content. I just think it would be great. I think it would be awesome. I would love that. I did not. That's awesome that you got it, dude. The shiny. Hey, look, it's Chansey. Is that number 6 for the evening? The shiny. There's English, Scott. English. Shiny Snorlax. You can. It's one of the videos that's posted, like, that's pinned on my profile on my TikTok. So if you click on my homepage and just check out my pinned content, you could find that. You can find it there. There's also like a long form version of the video up on YouTube. So if you want to watch, like, catching the Snorlax unedited and then going straight from there into the battle with Koga for the next gym badge, that is up on YouTube. I've got a lot of playlists over on YouTube for like different Pokemon content. Oh, I don't think that it's been counting my encounters. I think that it's been doing its thing, you know. But But yeah, so if you want to watch like the whole thing, it's up on YouTube as well, or just kind of an abridged version that's up on TikTok. So yeah, you can definitely do that. I would do the same. I think it would be a great job to do. I honestly, I love it. You know, like it's been a hobby of mine for a really long time. Like I've been shiny hunting just like for fun or, you know, like whatever for the longest time. And, you know, 2020 and TikTok itself really provided me an opportunity to be able to learn and grow and kind of hone my skills as like something of a video editor and to kind of grow a little bit of a community. And yeah, having you guys here has been awesome. You know, like it's been great. I've loved it. And the thought of being able to do this like full time and like it's very enticing. I'm not going to lie. It's super enticing. I just, you know, there's like some logistical concerns that I have with like making this its own entity, like kind of having this like be like its own startup business. I've had some logistical concerns with that for sure. But yeah, I don't know. You know, it's definitely something that I've imagined. I think it would be a lot of fun. Clocking in late, but I'm here now. Welcome on in, my dude. You are here at the perfect time. You're not late. You arrived precisely when we needed you to. You know, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm going to be binge watching your YouTube now. Dude, thank you so much. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of content on there. I really struggle with creating long form content. I'm trying to get better at that. I'm going to be creating some long form content for Safari Week, assuming that we find any shinies. But you know, like, but yeah, you know, that's a thing, right? Just want to say you're the best out there. Oh, dude, thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate you saying that. This is so freaking kind, man. I really appreciate that. You know, when it comes to like content creators, I view myself as a consumer more than I do a creator in a lot of ways, right? Like I'm with you guys. Like I watch a ton of Pokemon content out there. I don't think I've missed a single like MNJ TV video or PM7, Shiny Catherine. I've got a ton of friends out there that I just love watching their content. Absol Blogs Pokemon, Supreme Arcanines, all of these people I've always looked up to, and I've really enjoyed like consuming their content. And, you know, like I could go on and on. Honestly, I could go on and on with the individuals that I've subscribed to. So to hear somebody say that, like I get imposter syndrome, but I really appreciate you saying that. Like it is super kind, is what I was trying to say, I guess. I've got to wrap it up here pretty soon. I can really start to feel my eyes are so dry, you guys. For those of you that are just popping in now, I've been up since 3 a.m. It is now 8 p.m. I ran 12 miles. My legs are dead. I'm shot. I genuinely think we're going to hit 1800 and I think I'm going to clock out for the day. I am so tired. Assuming that we can hit the space bar correctly and get those encounters going, we're going to hit 18 and we're going to go to bed. I'm so tired. Dr. Pepper has betrayed me. It has done nothing to energize me tonight. Not that there's anything wrong with you, Dr. Pepper. If for whatever odd reason you are watching my stream, I love you very much. Thank you so much. If you're ever looking to sponsor somebody, like, hey, I've done so much advertising for you already. But yeah, you know, like there's that. Sounds good. Bedtime, dude. Yeah. Dr. Pepper cannot fuel someone who has been awake for 15 hours. Yeah. Is that math good? 3 a.m. plus 12 hours would be 3 p.m. plus 17 hours. 17 hours. 17 hours? Hold on. 3 to 3 would be 12. Yeah. Plus 6. So 18. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can math. I promise. I can math. That's not shiny. I was close. I feel like I'm getting close. I don't know if I have the correct answer yet for this math equation. I don't know if I have the correct one. It's just simple addition. It should not be this difficult, but it is today, and that's okay. You know, because I did not study for this quiz, and sometimes that's not going to go over well. I was close. Something numbers. Exactly. You get it. You get it. You get it. I do plan on being live tomorrow, maybe. Yes. I think I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time, once again. But I will let you guys know in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet already, be sure to do so. You'll find the link to my Discord, to my YouTube, to any other social media that I'm on. Twitter, Instagram. I don't really post a lot on Instagram right now, but Twitter, YouTube, Discord, all of that is in my link tree. So if you click on my profile and click on my link tree, it'll take you to all of them. You should be able to get there for all of those. So yeah, check it out if you haven't already. That reminds me of Family Guy for some reason. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any Family Guy. No cap. I haven't seen it. So I don't know. If I made a Family Guy reference, it was completely unintentional. This is 1800. Execute and Venonat are closing us out. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate you being here. It really means a lot to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much. I am calling it a night, but it has been so fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here, listening to me ramble about Pokemon and about shiny hunting and enjoying Safari Week. If you guys are shiny hunting in the Safari Week, I wish you all of the luck as I leave you this evening in the Safari Zone. I hope that you have better shiny luck than I do. I also hope you have better success rates than I do with actually catching the shiny Pokemon that you find in the Safari Zone. I wish you guys the best rest of your Saturday evening or Sunday morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys here very, very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night, all right, or a great day. We'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.